You're listening to STR, the Sunday Times Radio. Culture, music, and beyond.
Hey there, welcome to the Sandy Times Radio. My name is Barbara and this is our brand new project Dubai Insiders. This is the place where we invite people from the creative community living in Dubai, DJs and entrepreneurs, sportsmen and influencers, artists and just the friends of the Sandy Times to share their insights regarding the Dubai. We are creating the collective portrait of the city's heartbeat. And this will be the exception right now because I don't want to introduce our guest. I know she does it for herself much better. Hello, Caroline. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hello. My name is Caroline Labouchere. I'm 61 and I'm excited to be alive. And I want to encourage women that your middle years, which I consider I'm in, 50, 60 I think is middle, because I'm going to live until I'm very old, are the best. And I want to encourage women to realize that.
Amazing. Let's start from the beginning. Could you please tell me how long do you live in Dubai and why did you move here?
We have been in Dubai for 15 years. My husband David was invited here by the Emirate Army to join as an advisor.
Okay, let's start from the questions that I prepared regarding the Dubai. All of them will touch upon different spheres connected to our life. And the first one is areas. There are so different areas in Dubai. The AFC where people are hustling because they are working in the offices, and Jumeirah where people are more relaxed and they're like running in the morning with their dogs. Could you tell me which area reflects your life in Dubai most of all? Which one is your favorite?
We have lived in many places. We started out in Arabian ranches, which was perfect for that time of our life. We brought one of our children here, the other one stayed in London. Their choices. It was perfect. We had running dogs, we ran every day, and the school was not far from the house. It was just the perfect family place and very established. And the roads weren't as bad, quite as bad as they are now. And then David lost his job. We lived in two or three other places in Arabian ranches. We then moved out. We lived in Motor City. We lived in Sports City. We lived in Jumeirah Golf Estates. We pretty much house sat and dog sat for people for about 6 months. Right now, for us, the best place to live is Jumeirah Heights. That's where we are. We've been there for 3 years, and I wouldn't live anywhere else in Dubai than that. It's a community. We grow vegetables in the central area. The dogs are running around, the children are running around. It's a real community, and we love it.
Amazing. And on the flip side, is there any neighborhood where you can't imagine living?
Well, flippin' heck, out here. I can't even pronounce it. Where are we?
Al-Havanish.
That one. Feels like another emirate. It's quite far away, although one of my best friends just moved out here and has the most incredible house. But I like to be much closer to the centre, the hub. I'm in my car a lot every day. I know a lot of people are, but for me, it works to be in near Sheikh Zayed Road. You jump on, you're zooming everywhere. Dubai is fast. If you like that lifestyle, you choose that lifestyle. I could be at home, sitting on the sofa eating chocolate all day. I could choose to do that. But I love where I live, I love the community, and I love being able to get everywhere quickly.
Completely understandable, and at the same time it's understandable because Dubai is full of traffic, and if you are living far and if you are driving during the peak hours, that's insane. It's
like going to J1 from up our end of town at night time is just
a torture.
It is torture. Yeah.
That's so true. Let's move a little back. Everyone who moved to Dubai had the period of the sort of stress because Dubai really needs time to adapt and to feel yourself comfortable. Can you tell me more? How long did it take for you to feel Dubai as your home, or probably just the nice place to stay?
Probably was a couple of years, realistically. I think it takes that long, which is why it was so hard to move so often before, was that you finally feel like it's home and then suddenly you're moving again. So for us to move here and realize that we could stay. And no, one of the best things was thinking I could have a barbecue on Saturday and I know it's going to be sunny. We didn't think that we would stay here. It was a lot of our friends said, why do you want to go there? It's so modern, it has no history. You're going to get bored. Dubai is not boring. And it offers everything. It offers, you dream it, you can make it happen. That's what Dubai does. And David always says we have a rolling 5-year plan after 15 years. So we'll be here for another 5 years, but who knows?
Okay. But overall, how would you rate your life in Dubai?
The beginning bit was tough. And then everybody, the Dubai stone. Have you heard of the Dubai stone?
No.
Generally, when people come here, they put on weight. And it's called the Dubai stone.
That's so true.
Yes. But because they're eating so much.
Because it
brunches. Everyone does, but when they first come here, it's like, it's the weekend, everyone's having a brunch. We don't do brunches at all anymore. But when you get here, I think that's what the majority of people do. And it's just everything is on your doorstep. You can have anything in 5 minutes.
That's so true. And the other thing that worked for me, I was full of stress and I literally...
Stress will do it.
...was buying 2 ice creams, or like 2 for myself, 2 for my husband. He was a boyfriend that time. And we literally were eating like 2 each every single day.
Stress will help you put on weight, without a doubt.
That's so true.
It takes a while to settle in. You're probably, if you're not ultra strict, you'll probably put on a bit of weight. Everywhere takes a while to settle. And you just settle, you get into a rhythm, you decide what you want to do, what you don't want to do, and you choose. Life is full of choices.
By the way, we were touching upon food, so let's move to the third part. What is your favorite cafe or restaurant? It shouldn't be super fancy, just the one that you feel most comfortable to go out.
Well, when the Grey opened, I felt that was it, and that I should have a partnership with them because I'm all about Grey. But, restaurant, Jamavar. It isn't cheap, but it is. There's one in London, there's one here, and service is incredible. The waiters remember you when you go there, and the food is fantastic. And we're going there tonight. We're celebrating Diwali with them tonight.
Oh.
I cannot wait. So there are not many places I'll go downtown to at night time at the moment because the traffic is so bad, but I'm very excited about that. So Jamavar would be top of my list for a fabulous night out. I don't do breakfast.
Really?
I don't, unless...
Because you are from Great Britain, I believe you love breakfasts. Like, this is the part of the culture.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but bacon.
Okay.
Yeah, we love bacon. So at the weekend, we'll probably invite our daughter and her husband over, and we'll have bacon and eggs and spinach and avocado and all of that stuff.
We can say it because there is a turkey bacon here.
Okay, but we don't eat that one.
Okay. The other one I can understand.
Pizza.
Oh, lovely.
Pit fire. I think there are a few of them, but we used one in JLT Pitfire. The best pizza. Sushi Samba for the ambiance. It is such a fun place. Have you been there?
No, but when you said sushi, like I was the one.
I don't eat sushi.
I love
actually.
sushi. I love.
But it is 360 degrees. It's on the palm. You get to, if you
Lovely.
look, depending where you sit, try and get a window seat. So the views are spectacular and it's got a great vibe. The interior is fabulous. It's fun and great cocktails.
Amazing. By the way, like that's true. We were searching for the place to go out with our friends on the weekends. So if they have the place, I will check it for sure.
Good.
Because I'm obsessed with sushi and the cocktails. It's like the best match for me. The other part is connected to relationship, though I think we will rephrase it because you're here with your husband. So imagine you need to make the date with him. Where would you invite him? Not specifically restaurant, probably the activity.
Right. I asked my husband about this last night and I said, when did you last take me on a date? And he said, I haven't. So that's the answer to that. We don't do dinner dates because we go out a lot during the week. We're very lucky. We get invited to some fantastic places. So our choice wouldn't probably on a date go out to dinner. our date would be going to the cinema at 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning.
So lovely. What do you
It is
usually
so
watch?
lovely. Love it.
Like, do you like go for detectives or cartoons? Probably this
No,
is
definitely
something.
not.
Okay.
I don't like that. F1, actually, we saw at home.
Okay.
Was it on Netflix? F1, I think it, or no, Apple.
Apple TV. Yeah.
I wish I'd seen that at the cinema, though, because that was such a good movie. We love exciting movies.
Amazing.
And so big thing of popcorn and Saturday morning movie, yeah.
What popcorn do you choose?
Mostly salted with a handful of caramel.
So nice. I was thinking popcorn. I'm thinking about popcorn right now. Okay, another part is music. Dubai feels like the
Yeah,
capital
this
of.
DJ thing, I didn't get that. We don't do.
If we are not talking about the DJ sets, another big part of music scene in Dubai is concerts, because all
Oh my
the
gosh.
like big pop stars are coming here.
Yes, but way back, we saw Kylie Minogue after the races, you know, the Gold Cup. After the racing, they always used to have a concert.
Okay.
And you would literally, people get so drunk at that that they can hardly stand up by the end. So there used to be very few people at the concert. So if you were not drinking, which we really didn't very much, you'd walk down to the end where the concert was going to be, and you're front row. And we saw Kylie Minogue. Fantastic. And there were Jessie J. I can't remember who else was there, but you used to get up close and personal back then. It's not quite the same because they built these huge, like the Coca-Cola arena. They're so huge.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't really do concerts as much anymore because that kind of spoiled the effect of a concert.
And do you drive to Abu Dhabi? I know they have also the big scene for the international pop stars.
We took my mother-in-law to Stevie Wonder. Yeah, if there's somebody that I really want to see, I'd love to see. I missed out on J-Lo. I would love to see J-Lo. Beyonce, my daughter and I saw in London, so I didn't feel the need to go and see her again here. But that's what you can do anything here. But it's choices. Choose to do it or not do it.
I'm not obsessed with the concert, but when it's connected to the big names, when you were saying like Beyonce, for example, of course, like you can't skip it. My guilty pleasure is Charlie Puth. Like I love his songs, honestly, and this.
So you go and sing along.
Yeah, completely all the
words.
songs. Yeah, because when we were driving to Abu Dhabi with my husband, we literally were rehearsing all the songs.
We did that with Ed Sheeran.
Oh, Sheeran, of course. So
Yeah.
amazing.
If he came back, I might have to go and see him again just because I know all the words. Love having a good sing.
And it elevates mood in so amazing way. It's not understandable
There's
why.
such good stories. Love a story and a song. We like a bit of American music, actually, country music. Love it.
Yeah, and that's actually what is missing here on the DJ scene. A little bit because they're more concentrating on house, on techno, something that not to my style.
Yeah, things have changed.
Fashion is a big part in Dubai as well, and especially I think it is a big part to you. I'm not sure, but I think so because you are doing a lot of events. Do you have one outfit in your wardrobe that will work for any event or almost any?
I had to think hard about this one, but it just came back to jeans, a good crisp white shirt, and a pair of kitten heels or trainers, depending on where you're going. I think you can't beat it. As long as you're not neat and tidy, you're going to fit in wherever you go. So that really, do you want to try hard? What dress do I wear? What skirt and top? It all just gets a bit complicated, I think. The majority of places you're safe here, going neatly dressed in jeans
and shirt. Yeah, that's so true. And do you feel like we are living still in the Muslim country? It's not that visible in Dubai because it's so European city, I would say, in terms of the vibe. We have a lot of Europeans here. Everyone is so open-minded. But still, do you feel any limitation in terms of the styling and fashion with all these contours around?
I have to say that I am shocked almost every time I go to Dubai Mall. I think it's very sad that people think that they can wear next to nothing in the mall. I think it's totally inappropriate, and I don't think it's my age saying that. You have to think where you are and just be a bit respectful. You don't have to cover your shoulders, you don't have to cover your knees anymore. But I still think, showing too much happens too much.
Probably because Dubai Mall is a touristic place.
It is, but where are you?
That's so true, yeah. I completely agree with you, and it feels like my personal style has changed a lot since I moved here, because when you are around the people and you're feeling that you are in their country, that means only one thing: you should respect their rules, and then you can go back if that's allowed in yours and wear what you want.
They used to have, 15 years ago, they had security on the doors of the malls, and you would be turned away or asked to go and put something else on. I have worn shorts to an appointment in Abu Dhabi, and I was not allowed in because I'm talking about shorts just above the knee, not short shorts. So yeah, there are some places that are still strict. If it upsets them, the local people, then you just don't do it. It's not that hard to put a big shirt on.
Of course. In Abu Dhabi, it's a little bit more strict. I was wearing long trousers. I wanted something simple because it wasn't a big wedding. Though I wanted to reveal the shoulders, it was the part of the suit. My arms were covered. I felt like everyone is watching. Though it wasn't like something bad, everyone was still smiling and congratulating us. Probably they were watching just because we were the couple who is getting married.
Yeah, but you don't want to have that feeling sitting on your shoulders.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving to sports.
First of all, I want to say Dubai offers some incredible races. Again, I don't know if they do it anymore, but we did flag to flag. So we cycled from the flag in Dubai to the flagpole in Abu Dhabi on Sheikh Zayed Road. How incredible is that?
You are cycling?
Cycled, yes.
Oh, this is amazing. Do you still cycle?
I don't.
Okay.
No. That was very silly to be doing that. I think. We did the coast to coast a couple of times, which is Dubai to Al Aqsa, which is beyond Fujairah, which is 209 kilometers or something like that. And it is a race. So we had to do it twice because we had to do it faster, obviously. I had a fall and I still hear the clatter of bikes. And so I'm put off cycling for life, I have to say. We ran a marathon out on the cycle track, out on the Al Qudra. We just organised a few people and we got support cars and just did it for fun. There's the Spinneys 92, which we did. We cycled on the Al Khail Road.
I know,
can you imagine?
I know all the tracks that you're naming. This is the thing that I can't imagine myself. This is crazy.
It is. But I ran my first marathon when I was 50. So you have many years ahead of you to start doing all of this stuff. And in fact, I didn't cycle ever until I got to Dubai. And the facilities here are so incredible. It's worth a try. So yeah, the Spinneys 92, which is still happening, but we were with the traffic on the Al Khail Road doing it back then. Absolutely
Amazing.
Crazy.
Like the traffic, was it like hard traffic?
It wasn't, but the cars were not used to seeing the bikes on the road, and the police didn't really know what to do back then because it was way in the early days. I don't think they were expecting it to be quite what it was. You know, bikes and cars don't necessarily mix, but we have the Al Qudra.
Amazing.
That was back in England, and that was a challenge that I felt we should do, and my husband is very supportive and did it with me, and I've never loved him as much as I did finishing that race at 2:00 in the morning. It was cold and miserable. It wasn't fun.
But would you recommend anyone who is thinking, okay, should I take it or not? Should I do it?
Do a marathon. And there's a Dubai marathon. There are marathons all over the world. Some people just like to go ticking off all the marathons all over the world. But I wanted to do something else. And there it was. And it was Oxford to Swindon or Swindon to Oxford, whatever it was. But there were a few more hills, and it was very hard, very not Dubai-like. When we finished it, when we recovered, and I literally couldn't walk, let alone go up a step. In fact, I was staying in my son's house for the night afterwards. We finished at 2, and in the morning I thought, I'm going to go and get a Starbucks. There was one step up into Starbucks. I had to get somebody to help me get into Starbucks. It's just, life is full of some really fun things to do, and just get out and experiment.
This is so amazing motto, I would say, and this is cool that you are sharing this with the people. That is really inspiring. I'm not just saying it to say something in response. I'm just saying it because it's like, it is inspiring.
But every challenge is exciting, especially if you take it to fruition. For my 60th birthday, I decided I wanted to do the splits. It took me a year and a half to do the splits. I was going to top stretching on the palm. And my gosh, the girls are so good. They literally had to sit on me, but I did it. I'd never done the splits in my life. And I did them on my 60th birthday.
So amazing. Let's move to another 3 questions. Art is also a big part in Dubai. Can you please tell me, is there any artist in Dubai, probably Mina, whose creativity inspires you?
I'm totally addicted at the moment to a guy called Werner Bronkhorst. I'm assuming by his name that he is German. And I'm hoping that he will be coming to Dubai to exhibit soon. His pages, his canvases are very large, but the things are so small and intricate, and I cannot wait to see something of his close up. Fabulous, check him out.
Amazing. The other one that I love really is a little game. Imagine this: if you could win $1 million, if you correctly guess what is the most common issue that people come with to their therapists in Dubai.
I was going to say hair loss.
Oh, really?
Do I get to win?
Actually, this is a nice thing. Like, I didn't think about it, but
every woman you meet in Dubai, just newly arrived or been here for a long time, says hair loss. It's not the water. I have an amazing dermatologist called Dr. Natalia Spearings, and we went into a pharmacy and we tested water. We tested Voss, we tested drinking water, we tested the water from the taps. It is not the water that is making you lose your hair.
What is it?
Probably stress.
Okay.
Stress, it could be menopausal, it could be genetics, but go to a good dermatologist. I've actually started going to Harkliniken. They've been here for 14 years. They produce a very green-based hair serum, if that is what floats your boat, because there are medical serums that work. But just like a lash serum, if you use them, they work. When you stop using them, they don't work. So yes, if you stop, you're going to feel like your whole head of hair is falling out. But it's just the loss of the hair that has been growing because you were using the serum. So if you start it, you just have to keep using it.
Okay, this is a good thing because I completely agree with you, but no one says it out loud, but everyone knows that they have the problems with the hair. So check your stress out.
Check your stress out. Get your blood work done.
That's so true.
Yeah. Did I win? I didn't win.
We don't know yet. We need to finish the podcast to know what is the most...
no one else is going to say that, are they?
The last one is connected to your job. What is the most positive and the most challenging part about your job?
The most positive... For me, the most positive thing is that every job I do is different. Every day is different. I don't know what email I'm going to get. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Things happen here. I was invited to enter a beauty pageant in Beijing. I've never been in a beauty pageant. Where did that come from? That just came into my email. They flew me to it literally 2 weeks later. I'd got my visa. I was in Beijing and I won. It's just the land, the world is full of opportunity. You just have to believe that there is opportunity out there and there is excitement, and say yes when the door is opened. Just say yes. There's so much to do here, and that's the exciting part. It doesn't mean to say I don't get tired, and I sometimes feel a little bit older. I'm not going to say old. And I think, oh, can I keep doing this? Yes, I can, because what is the choice? It's sitting back and aging, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not ready.
Tell me, what stereotype, good or bad, about Dubai actually turned out to be true for you?
I didn't have to think very long about this, and it was that some people here have more money than you can even imagine. That is what is true about Dubai. There are some really rich people here.
This is so fun. It's good we answered.
It's a fact.
And the good thing that is neither good nor bad. It's just the stereotype.
It's just the way it is. It is a stereotype. It's a lot of money here. It's just the way it is. And I love it.
Yeah. Thank you, Dubai.
Thank you, Dubai.
Thank you so much, Caroline. It was my pleasure.
Thank you very much.